So, there's this saying amongst us BMW enthusiasts, right? N43 engine is not N43 engine if it doesn't leak a bit of oil here and there one. But for this video, I have to confess something. Remember a week ago, I posted about an E90 320i and I opened the engine bay and I saw that, wow, oil stain on the engine top. 6,000 kilometer engine already leaking oil already. But it turns out that my comment was unfounded because today I'm here at Mike's garage and well, I learned that my good friend Mike had worked on that car before this. And what he did was that there was not an engine oil leak. Those stains that we saw on top of the engine was Mike's work. And what he put was this. So this product from Worth is something that those of you whose cars are like, very low mileage, very rarely use, okay, always park maybe like once every 2 or 3 months, drive one time, you want to do this. You want to put this on. This one is a sort of like a rat deterrent spray that you spray into the engine because the thing with rats is they like to infest cars that are rarely used, underutilized, and they like to chew on the wires. So this spray here is something of a preventive spray that keeps rats away from your engine bay. So I highly recommend that if you have cars that are underutilized, you may consider to spray some of these in your engine bay. And of course, if there's stains there on the engine, please leave it alone because the chemical is there for a purpose, to drive rats away. So if you have watched enough of my videos, you would probably guess that if you were to come to me for car buying advice for an E90 3 Series, my recommendation for you would actually be to skip the 320i and go straight for a 323 or a 325. Yet, despite that, recently I posted a video of an E92 320i. I even stated in the video that, look, this is not a 323, this is not a 325. There's oil stains on the engine, but the good thing about this car is that it has 6,000 kilometer mileage and everything in that car is well cared for. So despite those reservations, when I spoke in the video, the car was sold in just 5 days. 2 people viewed the car and the car was sold in just 5 days. So that got me thinking about the whole experience of buying and selling a used car. And what hit me was that in today's world where you get a lot of curated perfection on social media, when AI can generate flawless images, people have really come to distrust things that appear too good to be true. And at the end of the day, if you are trying to sell something and when your customer has trust issues against your offer, you're not going to sell. And it also got me thinking about another aspect of car buying behavior. And I have strong insights on this because every day people come to me for car buying advice. And the thing is this, I've dealt with so many people. The moment they have set their mind on a specific car, despite whatever that I say this car, there are certain red flags, there are certain things that are not correct. Sometimes it's already almost impossible to talk them out of buying their car really. Okay, so what has come to me is that when selling a used car, yes, it is important to articulate what's so good about this car, right? Low mileage, interior perfect, always service on time. All these add points to the car as a proposition, as a package. But when you are honest and upfront about what are the flaws of that car, there are some scratches here, suspension got a bit of knocking noise, check engine light there. You help the next owner mentally prepare themselves. What's the worst case scenario? You help set the correct expectations. Because when what you are offering in your car, when the good points of your car is something the person viewing already wants, that person will talk himself into solving the problems one. Okay, so which is why I believe and I now hold true to the philosophy when it comes to selling your cars, right? It is okay to review more cars than
what people think is smart, because I believe in selling with honesty. I believe in selling with authenticity. I believe in selling things to people with the correct expectations. What I do not believe, however, is selling for cheap. Like recently, there was somebody in the comment section, why are you selling a car that's worth 10,000 ringgit for 39,000? I was like, I sell my car at whatever price. It's none of your damn business. If you cannot accept what I offer, you don't have to buy. But so the thing is, for me, in any transaction, a seller has the right to set their price, just as the buyer has the right to set their budget. And if neither party can meet, just don't transact. End of story. I have a philosophy of never, never, ever questioning people's right to set their own price, because I have the right to not buy from them. Now, of course, there is a certain point of realism in play also. Let's say, for example, if today I were to list this car here for 100,000 ringgit, I can do it. I can. Nobody will buy, right? Because nobody is going to spend 100,000 ringgit on a 20-year-old BMW E39. Maybe somebody might, I don't know. But I know of no such person. But it is well within my right to set that is the price of my car, right? And nobody can say anything about it. No, you can laugh, right? But you cannot tell me that you cannot set this price. No, I set whatever price I want. You have zero obligation to buy it, okay? But what would be very, very wrong is that if I were to sell this car, let's say I sell it at a realistic price, 20,000 ringgit. I tell you that this car is perfect, fully repainted, nothing need to fix and all that. Padahal, suspension is making noise. Padahal, okay, there, the ABS light is on. If I were deliberately hiding something from you, or worse, misrepresenting the car's condition, then I am definitely at fault. Definitely. So my message in this video is that I believe that the way to a healthy used car ecosystem is that if sellers were to conduct yourselves with honesty, with integrity, and that buyers also respect the rights of seller to set whatever price that they want. Because at the end of the day, you are not obliged to buy people's car. You are not obliged. Okay? And you can make whatever offer that you deem is right. Okay, so let's say, for example, if I sell my car at say 30,000 ringgit, you can come to me with an offer of 20,000. Then it's the decisions on me whether okay, do I want to take that offer? Yes or no. That's it. No hard feelings. If I tell you no, then you just be on your own merry way. But if I were to tell you, don't read this car, nothing to fix, one perfect. Padahal, I know the engine is leaking, but I say car is perfect. Then that one, I am guilty of misrepresentation. I am guilty of cheating. That is something I will not stand for. I hope this video inspires you. If you are selling your car, right, don't be afraid to disclose what are the pros and cons, what are the plus and minus of your car. All right, sell your car with integrity, sell your car with honesty. Okay, it doesn't mean that if your car has certain flaws, you have to sell your car cheap. You don't have to do that, right? Sell your car at whatever price that you deem fit. And if people are giving you offers that you cannot accept, just reject. Okay, you don't have to have any hard feelings over it. And of course, last call, this weekend, I'm organizing a Sunday car market at Strand Mall, Kota Damansara. Bring your car over, park it there, sell it. There's no charges. If you manage to transact with someone, you can engage our team to help you with things like Puspakom la, JPJ name transfer la, bank loan application for a flat processing fee, or if you can count him yourself, no charges. All right, you don't have to pay me a single cent. Okay, either way, there's a link in the description section below. You can register your car if you're looking to sell it. I look forward to see you this Sunday. All right, take care.